New pushback and more potential late nights on election night in Milwaukee.
Republican infighting killing a proposal that would have allowed election officials to start processing absentee ballots earlier. The news broke on Upfront with 12 News political director Matt Smith. And Matt, new tonight, the governor and mayor are responding.
Joyce, all ahead of the November presidential election, Milwaukee and Wisconsin again in the national spotlight, and a proposal Democratic and Republican supporters say would stop those so-called ballot dumps will not become law. Tonight, new fallout to a 12 News exclusive.
But I'm not sure that we have enough votes to pass that this session.
The state Senate's top Republican telling Upfront a bipartisan bill that would allow election officials to start processing absentee ballots the day before Election Day is dead. Governor Tony Evers today.
There's always this issue of making it more and more difficult for local officials to do their damn job. I'm very disappointed in that.
The bipartisan legislation targets major cities like Milwaukee and received strong Republican support in the state assembly.
I have no idea why senators would not want to solve the problem of these late night ballot dumps. Hopefully they'll come to their senses.
The scrutiny intensified in 2020 during the pandemic, when roughly 170,000 voters voted absentee in Milwaukee, a far and away record. As we documented those results that night not completed until the middle of the night.
Really well. We finished right when I predicted that we'd finish.
The 170,000 votes in Milwaukee ultimately erased Donald Trump's lead in Wisconsin and fueled false claims of so-called Democratic ballot dumps and fraud. Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson today, who's pushed for the change.
I hope it does not fuel, speculation about, whether there's, anything going on that shouldn't be in the city of Milwaukee. There will not be, there has not been, there won't be.
Does this almost ensure late night results for absentee results in November?
I'm not going to say that. I'm hopeful. We saw in November of 2022, we had staff waiting for hours to have more work to do because they were so efficient. And then we were finished by about 9:30.
Well, Matt, what made that big difference in time between 2020 and 2022?
Well, in part, Joyce, just the number of absentee ballots, that record number, 170,000 in 2020 because of the pandemic, just some 61,000 in 2022. Still, though, tonight, supporters of this looking to get out in front of whatever may come in November.
Again, the bill is dead. Political director Matt Smith reporting live in the newsroom.